I hear that Tyson Fury is calling out AJ and he wants to fight him in December. So that's obviously good news for boxing fans like myself. We fucking love the sound of that fight. Obviously Usyk's injured. He's not fighting anyone till the middle of next year. So that's what we've got. AJ Tyson Fury. And I'm looking forward to it because, well, put it this way. They've been trying to fight each other, or supposedly they've been trying to fight each other for years, and they've had a few opportunities and it just hasn't happened. And then obviously Fury went to the States and signed up with DAZN, and that locked him into only fighting in America. So now obviously he's at the end of his DAZN contract and he can fight wherever he wants. So it might actually be the O2 or Wembley even, or somewhere like that they end up fighting. So that would be great for us British guys who like boxing. But yeah, on to how I think the fight's going to go. I don't think this is an easy fight for Tyson. Sorry, you guys that are like big Tyson Fury fanboys that think he's invincible, nobody can ever get near him. Despite the fact that AJ lost his last two to Usyk, and he's been beaten by Ruiz before that, there isn't anyone else who's beat him. And Usyk probably is going to go unbeaten for the rest of his career. If he's careful, I can see that happening. And it isn't like he's got a padded record. He's fought fucking just about everyone. So, losing to that guy twice in a row is no big shame. Especially for someone like AJ, who isn't really... I personally wouldn't consider him a top fighter. He's great, he's a good fighter. And until recently, he's always put on a good face for the media. And he's behaved himself. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing, that little outburst he had at the end of his second Usyk fight. And the whole throwing the belts out the ring and... Oh, so embarrassing, all that bollocks. I wish he'd just not fucking done that at all. But anyway, back to the fight. This is why it's not going to be as easy for Tyson as he thinks. AJ is the kind of fighter who likes to come forward slowly. He'll stay there, stiff as a ball, and he'll walk you down, right? And he'll guard and he'll fucking throw big hits. So he's like improved Wilder, okay? Now think of the second and the third Wilder fight. There were points in it where Wilder was landing good hits and Tyson looked phased. There was, if you remember those fights. It weren't easy for him to win those fights, even though he did. And the first fight, he almost lost it in that ninth round when he got knocked down. So I do think AJ, he doesn't have quite as much power as Wilder does, but he's got a little bit more technique. So he's, like I say, he's improved Wilder. So yeah, I do think Tyson Fury will win this fight, but it ain't going to be as easy as his fanboys will lead you to believe. So. Yeah, we'll look forward to that, and I'll let you know if anything happens with it, but I really do think that's what's going to happen. AJ will fight Fury in December, possibly in this country, in the O2 or Wembley or somewhere like that. I'm hoping for, please, that be the thing that happens, and it will be a great fight. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.